WDC.com.
A Fairfax County man has recovered his expensive racing bike after working with police on a sting. Now, he found the bike advertised on Craigslist 3 days after it was stolen and arranged to meet the man who placed the ad. It all happened like clockwork. Fox 5's Paul Wagner joins us live from the newsroom now with the story. Paul?
Well, Sean, Jared Janowick was heartsick when he discovered his Cannondale CAD 10 had been stolen last week from his condo parking garage. The theft was caught on camera, but the investigation had gone nowhere until Jason spotted the bike while surfing the net. What happened next is almost too good to be true. That's Jared getting a fist bump from one of his friends after working out a scheme for the sting with Arlington County Police. It was last Thursday afternoon, and Jared had convinced the man who placed the ad to bring the bike to Arlington from the district so he could inspect it before a final sale.
So Jared got on the phone with the guy and said, "Look, I'm a busy businessman. I want this bike, but I ain't coming to D.C. and not at rush hour. You come up here, I'll pay you an extra $100 to $200, whatever."
But Jared was nervous and not wanting to meet the man by himself. He called friends and fellow cyclists Jason Berry and Jason Harris.
We were driving around the neighborhood to see, where he might show up. We were just a few minutes ahead of time, and we drove up beside an Arlington police officer. So he rolled down the window and said, "Hey, we got this whole thing going down. We're going to buy some stolen merchandise. Can you help us?" And he was like, "Pull over."
What happened next, you just can't make up. Jared and the officer devised a plan in which Jared would call the officer's cell phone, and the officer would listen in as Jared inspected the bike to see if in fact it was his. Incredibly, Jared's name was still etched on the bike.
And so the key word was, when he realized it was his bike, that they would start discussing the price. And they were selling it for way cheaper than, it's a $4,000 race bike, and they're just looking to unload it. So Jared, it's his bike. He says the key word, and all of a sudden the cavalry arrives. And luckily, it was more than one officer. It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Arlington police arrested this man, Joshua Wright of the district, and charged him with felony possession of stolen property. When all was said and done, Jared was nothing but smiles knowing he had his bike, and an arrest had been made.
You should have seen his face when he got that bike back. He was like a kid at Christmas time. It was great.
Now, although Jared got his racing bike back, 2 other bikes are still missing, and he's surfing the net every day looking for them. Although everything worked perfectly in this sting, Arlington police don't recommend doing this on your own. They advise anyone who thinks they have discovered stolen merchandise on the internet to call the detective they are working with and have the detective deal with it, Sean.
Good advice, but a happy ending nonetheless. Paul, thank you.
Great story.